Eastern Flowers. Really cool Middle Eastern Indian vibe from a Swedish band. This is on Piano Piano Records. I just picked this up a couple of weeks ago. Music by Sven Wunder, a Swedish musician. Absolutely rockin' album. I'm telling you, this came out actually just a couple of years ago, I believe. It's not like a 70s pressing or anything. It just came out like 3 or 4 years ago. This is really, really cool, you guys. That little clip does not even do it justice. This thing rocks. It is a cool record. I highly recommend you guys pick this up. Awesome record. Why am I standing up? Why am I not in my seat? You know what time it is. It's record Battleship time. The complete ripoff of Whack-A-Mole, but we roll dice. So, what happens in record Battleship is we play Battleship. People of my age, you remember this game. Great game. Holy crap. Oh my god. You hit my Battleship. This is a wonderful game. We all grew up on it. So what I'm gonna do is, remember these? Oh shit. I'm surprised. Oh crap. I'm surprised this game is, we have these Battleship videos of it. I think I've done like 4 or 5 of these Battleship videos, and I'm surprised this game is still holding up. But what you do is, in this game, you roll some dice and you get a number and a letter, and say it's A. You put your little battleships out here. You remember this? Remember this? Put your little battleships out, and then you roll your die and you get A 5. Oops, you missed. A 17. Boom. Oh, you missed. Maybe you get B 17. I always pick B 17. Oh shit! You hit my battleship, and you put a little red peg in there. So, or you try, and you do that, blah, 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 and then you sink your battleship after you hit it too many times. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll dice, and then I'm gonna pick a record. So if I roll a 12, I'm gonna pick A and approximately the 12th record. It's not always gonna be that. It might be the 14th. It might be, but it's gonna be approximate because this is not an exact science. So I got the die here. I also have a beer because I always seem to do Battleship after I've had a couple of beers. Tonight, this is a really good beer. This is from Ravinia Brewing. It's called Fancy Bounce. Cool artwork on their can. Ravinia Brewing is actually just a little bit north of me, up in kind of like the Highland Park, Illinois area. Unfortunately, that town is a little too famous right now. But they make really good beers. They make a blood orange beer that is fantastic. But I just picked this up. It's got like a hint of like lime and a little kick of ginger at the end. It's really good. I'm very much enjoying it. Well, I'm only on my second. I'm not enjoying it that much. So we're gonna roll the die. I got the die here. I got my little letter one, and I have a bunch of numbered ones here. And I'm gonna roll them. Pick 5. We'll do 5 records. And then I'll tell you what I think of those records, or if I've even ever heard them in the last 10 years. I like doing this actually because I do end up pulling records that end up on the turntable for like the next couple of weeks. Believe it or not, I always find something that I haven't listened to in ages. So we're doing this. It is E10. E10. I just did the big shift. So all my records, I have no idea where anything is. But E10. E10. Boom, boom, boom. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I saw what it was. And we're doing Y. 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 8. Y. Where's Y? Y is down here. Y. 8. Oh, I don't have a lot of Ys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Next, we're going to do E. Oh, shit, I just did E. Oh, let's roll that again. We're doing L. L7. L7. Boom. Wouldn't that be great if I picked L7? It's not going to happen. L. L7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do that one. What's that? 3? A. 15. A15. A, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3. And we got one more. One more, guys. One more. One more, and then this shit's over with. That's L again. I'm not doing L again. S. S20. S20. S. Oh, S. Oh, I got so many S's. So, okay. I have at least 100 L. Oh, I'm sorry. I have at least 100 S records. So I'm just going to S20 is just going to be like random. I'm just going to randomly pick one because there's way too many. Are those all S's? Wow. Okay, I'm just going to randomly pick one. See, now it's whack-a-mole. Now it's whack-a-mole. Jesus, I can't even get them out. Okay. Okay, that's 5 records. You guys still hanging in there? Isn't this fun? It's a lot of exercise is what it is. Okay. Here we go. We'll just start with the one I just picked. Joe Strummer, Mescaleros. This is Streetcore. This is the best of the Joe Strummer solo records, I think. Although, you know, I've been considering getting the new box set, and so I went back and I looked, because I already have this, and I have that Record Store Day anthology that was released, I think, last year. So I was like, well, do I need any Joe Strummer and Mescaleros like solo stuff? But the other couple of records are pretty good too. But this still is my favorite. His version of Redemption Song on here is the best version of Redemption Song ever recorded. I'm sorry, Bob. This is a great record. Really good stuff on here. Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros Streetcore, definitely the best of his solo stuff. Next up, why do I feel like I've pulled this before for a? I feel like I've pulled this before for a Battleship, but this is Dan Auerbach. This is Waiting on a Song. I think this is his second solo record. This is a really good record. Sorry, I'm getting glare. Got too much lighting on. Yeah, but this is his second solo record, Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys. Really cool record. I like his solo stuff almost better than Black Keys. I'm not a huge Black Keys fan, but I love his solo stuff. That band, the Arcs, that he was in for a little bit, I think they did one record. I saw them live down in Memphis, and they were really good. But yeah, I've seen him solo live, and he's terrific. This is a really good record. Totally sounds like the Black Keys. This is... This just came out a couple of years ago. What was it? What is this? Oh my god. Oh, Lord Huron. This came out last year, I think. Last year? Lord Huron. This is a really cool record. Apparently they have a couple of records out. I was not familiar with them until this record came out. Great artwork. I love this artwork. Yeah, this is a cool psych rock album. I absolutely, and check it out. This is really cool stuff. This is a double. Yeah, it's a double vinyl. Yeah, this is a really cool record. I have not listened to this probably since last year when it came out, but I really enjoyed it. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was in the top 15 or 20 records from last year. Really good record. How are we doing? This is classic. Yes, Closer to the Edge. This probably is my favorite. This might be my favorite Yes album. Jesus, it doesn't even have the songs listed on the back. It doesn't even have the songs listed. What the hell kind of record is this? I don't know. I just remember this being one of my favorite records when I was a kid. All the Yes albums were like my favorite records when I was a kid. I was a big prog rock. When I was like 15, 16 years old, I loved prog rock. And Yes was definitely, what does it say? Does it say, well, it has Close to the Edge, maybe? I don't know. I haven't listened to this album in 20 years. And last, great album, Eels, Souljacker. Life ain't easy for a dog-faced boy. This is a great record. If you've never heard of Eels, I highly recommend this record. This is the album that turned me on to Eels. This is absolutely their best in my eyes. I love this record. Eels, Souljacker, funky, weird, folky rock. It is the best. Definitely their best record. Their new record is, I'm not going to give anything away, but their new record, Extreme Witchcraft, released early 2022. It's going to be really high on my top 23 list of 2023. I'm just giving you a little hint. It's going to be really close to the top. Might be. Should we do another one? Okay, let's do one more. We'll do one more, and then we'll get this shit over with. N15. Okay, if you know my record collection, N15 is going to be one artist. One artist. And yeah, it's going to be... It's going to be one artist because I literally have like 3 artists in the N category. And it's Gary Numan. This is Gary Numan's Dance. This is his 4th solo record. The first being Replicas, and then followed by Pleasure Principle, which is the big one with cars, and then Telecon, and then this. This is a very good record. This is very underrated because the first 3 are considered like new wave masterpieces. New wave masterpieces. This got a little dancier, but it's still in the same vein. This is a good record, and it does not get enough credit. Even with Numanoids, they don't talk about this record as much as they should. It's got a horrible cover. It's definitely, oh my God, what a horrible album cover. But there's some good shit on here. She's Got Claws is on here. Slow Train to China, Night Talk. This is a really good record. I think this is a anniversary reissue, and it's on beautiful purple vinyl. I do have an original, as I'm a completist. No, I'm not a completist on Gary Numan, but I got a lot of Gary Numan, people. And this is a fantastic record. Absolutely fantastic. And it does not get talked about in Gary Numan's discography at all. I highly recommend this. So that's it, you guys. Record Battleship done. 16 minutes. We're out of here. Boom. See you guys later.